primarily we work with multifamily homes. So when you drive an EV, it's a shift from the way we think about refueling our cars at gas stations. Most people who drive EVs want to recharge them in their homes. So in our case, we work with a lot of property developers to put chargers in their condos and multifamily rental units.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is David Bibby. He is the CEO of Hypercharge. And David, it's good to see you. How are you?
Thanks, Steve. I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Thanks very much. And good to have you along. Excited to learn a bit more about the company, a Canadian company based in British Columbia. Tell me a little bit about Hypercharge.
Hypercharge is the only Canadian publicly traded EV charging company. We're based in Vancouver with offices in Vancouver, Toronto, and in California. We provide turnkey EV charging solutions, which are networked and managed. So we provide them to multi-unit residential, commercial operators as well. So think public charging in that case, all across Canada and into the US.
Yeah, tell me a bit about your reach. You mentioned it's global right now. So tell me a little bit about sort of the key areas that you're in.
So we're in 8 provinces today and 2 territories. We recently expanded into the US over this past year. We're in 13 states today. So our main areas of operation are here in Canada, though. We're becoming one of the leaders here in Canada, especially in British Columbia, Ontario. Alberta is increasingly becoming an important area for us as well.
Yeah. David, talk to me a bit about is it the drive coming from residential more, or is it the commercial side of things, or are you trying to grow them both together at the same time?
Well, we're trying to grow them both at the same time, but primarily we work with multifamily homes. So when you drive an EV, it's a shift from the way we think about refueling our cars at gas stations. Most people who drive EVs want to recharge them in their homes. So in our case, we work with a lot of property developers to put chargers in their condos and multifamily rental units.
David, I looked at your most recent financial numbers, and I understand the highest quarterly revenue in the history of the company. So obviously, you're seeing some tremendous growth this year.
We are. Yeah, it's really taken off. Last year, tail end of last year, early part of this year was tough with high inflation, high interest rates. A lot of our customers were conserving capital and delaying projects. We're starting to see that change now, and our most recent quarterly earnings reflect that.
Yeah. Let's talk about 2025. What are your sort of key focuses for next year?
So we're focused on scaling up, and we want to continue to dominate and grow here in Canada. We know there's lots of opportunity here in our home territory. Also, expanding into the US is a big part of our growth ambition. And then we're also looking at strategic alternatives as for M&A type activities that may happen in this early stage industry.
Well, it sounds like it's an exciting time ahead and great growth this year in revenue as well. David, thanks very much for joining us. Really appreciate the time and look forward to following your story. Okay.
Thanks, Steve. Have a great day.
All right. There's David Bibby, the CEO of Hypercharge.